In this video you will learn about what is ruby, factors affecting value or price of ruby, mines of ruby, benefits of ruby, world's largest ruby.
What is ruby? The word ruby derives from the Latin word rubere, which means red. A ruby is a pink to blood red colored precious gemstone, a variety of the mineral corundum, aluminium oxide. A ruby is an extremely strong stone. It ranks 9.0 on the Mohs scale of mineral hardness, placing it directly under the diamond whose hardness is 10.0. Natural rubies contain imperfections, cracks or inclusion which plays an important role in differentiating natural rubies from synthetic rubies. Natural rubies are sometimes heated to improve its color. Other treatments of rubies includes glass filling to improve its clarity. Glass-filled rubies have very low to null value compared to natural untreated rubies. Synthetic or artificial rubies are very cheap and almost have no value compared to natural rubies. In this picture you see a natural untreated ruby from Jagdalak mine in Afghanistan. If you too want see more ruby videos or pictures, then please subscribe our channel or visit www.zadrangems.com. Natural vs synthetic or lab-grown ruby. Not every ruby that you will come across is a genuine ruby. While most stones are clearly marked, plenty are still marketed as natural when in fact they are lab-grown. In order to identify the differences, you must know a few things about natural rubies. For starters, most natural rubies have some sort of inclusion while synthetic rubies are clean or have no inclusion. A cheap price might very well indicate a lab-grown piece. The size of a ruby can also help inform you of your stone's genuineness. Large rubies are hard to come by and very expensive. Lab-grown rubies have been made to look identical to real rubies, so differentiating between the two can be extremely difficult. A professional can help you identify whether or not your ruby is real, synthetic, or treated. Another thing that can help protect you from buying a fake is asking for the certification. Only genuine, mined rubies receive such paperwork and can help prove their status. Color of ruby. Basically ruby and sapphire are same variety of the mineral corundum. The only thing that differentiates the two is the color. Corundum that is considered gemstone quality and displays any shade of red or pink is considered a ruby. In the United States there are specific requirements regarding the saturation of a ruby. It must meet certain standards in order to fall into the ruby category, otherwise it is labeled a pink sapphire. The differentiation between the two types, rubies and pink sapphires, is a relatively new concept, having only been established sometime in the 20th century. That is why there is much controversy surrounding the topic. Generally, if red color is dominant, then the corundum is considered as ruby, otherwise it is considered as pink or purple sapphire. Factors affecting value of ruby. Like diamonds, rubies are assessed based on the 4 C's, color, clarity, cut, and carat. Color is the most important determining factor in regards to its value. The darker and more visible colored rubies are the most sought after and the most expensive. Clarity plays an important role as well. Clear stones will sell for sky-high prices, but rubies without any inclusions or imperfections may signify that the stone has undergone treatment. The size of stone plays significant role in determining its value. The bigger the stone, the higher is its value. Shape or cut of ruby is also considered in evaluating its price. Precise and attractive cut or shape can add significantly to its value. Price of ruby. There is generally no fixed price of the stone. As previously told, the price of a ruby depends upon 4 factors or 4 C's, color, clarity, cut and carat. All these 4 factors are considered while evaluating the price of a ruby. Fine quality rubies are some of the most expensive gemstones, with record prices over $1 million per carat. Price of low quality rubies may range from a few cents to a few dollars. Price of medium quality ruby may range from $10 up to $2,000 per carat. Where rubies are found. For centuries, the majority of the world's rubies were mined in both Mozambique and Myanmar, Burma, specifically the Magok Valley in the upper region of the country. Additional sources for rubies have been Thailand, Australia, Cambodia, Afghanistan, Brazil, Namibia, India, Japan, and Colombia. Myanmar is known to produce some of the finest rubies that exist. Benefits of wearing rubies and myths. Since the beginning of time, rubies have been linked with power, wealth, and royalty. It was widely believed that rubies possessed a protective ability. Wearing rubies would protect one's assets as well as one's personal health and well-being, or so it was believed. As the birthstone of July, the red stone is so much more than a magnificent colored gemstone. The ruby has been believed to make its wearer more aware, more focused, and remain alert. There are also those who believe the stones can improve trouble with eyesight and blood circulation. Rubies are associated with love, passion, and are believed to be able to help timid people open up. Individuals experiencing depression and insecurity find solace in the ancient red gem. Throughout history, rubies were worn and adored by kings and royalty. They were a sign of authority and luxury. Today it is believed that the wearer of a ruby can obtain a certain level of luxury. The largest ruby in the world. Some of the world's largest rubies can be found at the Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. Included among these stones is the 23.1-carat Burmese ruby set in a platinum ring with diamonds. Another noteworthy ruby is the Liberty Bell ruby, the largest mined ruby on the planet. Its weight is 8,500 carats. The most expensive ruby in the world is the Sunrise ruby. It is a 25.59-carat stone and sold for $30 million in 2015.
Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.